Hey everybody, J-Rock Freak here, back in this week, not with a review, but I have a con report for you guys. I went to Momocon this past weekend, last Saturday actually, in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was a blast. I mean, I had a great time, and this is I think it's my 4th or 5th year going. I've been going for a while now, and it's just a very great, awesome con. Had a great time. With a friend of mine. I went as cosplay the guy, I don't forgot his name, Makato from K, and our friend was Peter Griffin from, of course, Family Guy. And so, let me see, I have some notes here to kind of run down everything, because there was a lot to talk about. Not a lot, but it was a lot that will be done. First I guess I'll just show you some things that I actually bought at Momocon. When we first got there, we wanted to go to the dealer's room, of course, and I mean, we spent almost probably $100 within the first probably 10 minutes we were there. This was the hugest dealer room I've seen in a while. Like, I go to Momocon, there's one also in Atlanta called AWA Anime Weekend in Atlanta. I've gone to both of those, and this is the largest dealer room I've seen from any of the other Momocons. I mean, it was huge. And so, I mean, we spent money and spent money and spent more money. So, yeah. First thing I bought was, I bought G-Dragon and Topps album combo book thingy. I mean, and that's mostly where I buy my K-pop albums and my J-Rock albums are at the con, because they're a little cheaper, plus I guess there's no shipping, so I just get them when I go there. And I mean, I thought it looked awesome. I love the red and black look of it. And I love that it was the CD and the book, and I just love the way it said G-Dragon top in the middle. I thought it was awesome. So I got that. I bought 2 mangas. I bought Bloody Monday Volume 3. Great series, very psychological, kind of Death Note like. So that's a great series. About Volume 3 of that. I also bought King of Hell Volume 3. Another great series. It's kind of warrior type, demons, things like that. And he's a fighter. Very good series. I bought Volume 3 of that. And then I bought a grab bag, which they just had them. I got one. I said, oh, what's in it? And mine was heavy. So the girl that I bought it from, she was like, well, open it up, let me see what's in it. And the first thing that we noticed was in the bag was this gigantic Volume 2 of Cardcaptor Sakura. It's book 2 actually. This is one of the books. And I mean, it weighs a ton. And now, I mean, I'm not the hugest Cardcaptor Sakura fan, but as she said, it's a classic. And I have seen most of the show, and I have read a few of the mangas. So I mean, it's pink. I like it. It's not a bad pickup. It's book 2. I mean, I've flipped through it already. Haven't started reading it yet, because I know it's gonna take a month to just get through it. But I'm trying to see if I can find one of the pictures for you guys, because there's also pictures in here. Just here we go, like that, and those are very pretty, very pretty. So I mean, I guess that was worth it. And yeah, that was the first thing in the bag. I also got I don't know if you can see that or not, because it's kind of small, but Miku Hatsune button. I mean, I'm slowly starting to kind of get into some of the Vocaloid things. Like Miku, her songs are pretty good. I think it's Oliver. I think he's one of them, or if not, I may be wrong about that. I've listened to some of his stuff, and it's pretty good too. Also got a Dragon Ball Z keychain. And my Dragon Ball Z knowledge is kind of rusty, very rusty actually. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I want to say it's possibly Goku, but I'm not totally sure. So I'm wrong about that. Sorry. But I also got that, and I'm actually already using that. And lastly, out of the grab bag, I got a Naruto, not sure what you call these things. You know, you hang your badges on them or whatever. Neck things. I got one of those, and it's pretty awesome. and I'm actually already using that too. So they come very in use for work and everything else. And last thing I bought, actually I forgot to get it, so it's kind of behind the camera. So give me just a second. Okay, last thing I bought was actually Cause Ain't No Stigma, the complete series. I love this show. I love it, I love it, I love it. And luckily I had not finished watching it yet, because I started watching it and then I got sidetracked with other shows and just with everything else. And so I would start back watching it and I would forget where I was. So they had the complete series, and I mean, the complete series is 4 discs, which I thought was pretty cool. 4 discs. So I mean, it was only, I think, $24, which is not that bad for a complete series of a show. And so I had to get it. It was a must buy. Cause Ain't No Stigma is a very, very good show. The story just between the main character and his family is enough to watch it. That makes the whole series. So I can't wait to actually finish watching this. And who knows, maybe I'll actually review it for this channel. So there's that. That's the last thing I bought was Cause Ain't No Stigma. Okay, now back to other parts of the color. There was the panels we went to. Went to not many panels, went to a few. They had one about black people in anime. Went to that panel. It was pretty good. It kind of turned into them talking about artwork and everything else. I wanted to go to the Soul Eater podcast panel, but couldn't make it. It was totally full. So, but we did also go to the Visual Kei panel, which I thought was awesome because I love Visual Kei. I love J-Rock music in general, and it was a good. The panel really gave it back into the history of Visual Kei music. Talk about different bands, some of my favorites: N Cafe, LM.C. I love Nightmare, bands like that. So it really gave a backstory into it, and the panel was just funny. I mean, they had jokes, people come up and ask questions, they gave away prizes. It was just funny altogether. I actually have a video recording of it. I may put it in this video at the end, so you can check it out a little bit. But their panel was awesome. I loved it. Like I say, I'm a big Visual Kei fan, and so I had to attend that panel. We also went to some of the karaoke, which was fun. And some of the karaoke, and then what else did we go to? The video game room. Yeah, video game room. Where they had a band playing. Had somebody playing Rock Band, and they played. I swear, I think it's System of a Down. I can't remember the song, but I know it was System of a Down. They played the song by them, and it was awesome. Like, they killed the song, and everybody was singing along, which made it even better because everybody knew the song. So that was great. And what else? What else was there? One of my favorite parts of the con though, when we went to the Black People in Anime the panel. We went in there for a minute. Me and my friend went in there for a minute. We just sitting there. Like, when we got in there, they were kind of talking about how if you make your own artwork and how to sell it and where to kind of get it out there and ways to get it without. Ways to commission people to do your artwork for you and things like that, like on DeviantArt and places like that. So they kind of were talking about what we thought they were talking about, so we decided to just leave. And he got up before I got up, and time he got up, they noticed it, and they were like, "Oh, so you took in everything you wanted to know, and now you're leaving us? Bye. Thanks for coming." And he was just like, okay. And everybody started laughing, and I couldn't help but laugh. And so when he left, I kind of just crept up behind him, but it was funny. They just put him on the spot right then and there. It was awesome, and it was great. It was one of the highlights of the con. One of my favorite cosplays I saw was somebody did a Bumblebee cosplay, and I mean, it looked awesome. They had the glowing blue lights. They had the car pieces to get. I mean, it looked like an actual Bumblebee. Like if it would be out in public as the Autobot, it looked awesome. People taking pictures of it. They had a whole Transformers photo shoot. I think I didn't see it, but I think they actually had one, and it was awesome. I mean, the Bumblebee looked amazing. And then one of my favorite pictures I took was, I had no idea what the cosplay was. I probably should have asked him, but he had on all red, and it looked epic. It It looked epic. So I will insert the picture, excuse me, right after this video is done, so you can see the cosplay I'm talking about, and I hope you like it as much as I did. So that's pretty much my review of Momocon 2013. I had a blast. I can't wait to go to next year's Momocon. I mean, got a lot of good things. Had a lot of fun. Didn't get a lot of pictures and videos this time around, but that's because it really was too crowded. There was a lot of people. The hotel was very crowded, and it was dark in certain places, so it was kind of hard to get lighting for pictures and for videos. But I did get a little bit, which I guess is better than nothing. So if you're ever around the Atlanta area, or around anywhere close to Atlanta, around the Georgia area, I say check out Momocon. It's a very fun con. They've gotten a lot bigger than when I started going, and you can tell because they're starting to get bigger guests. I didn't really get to many guest panels at all, but yeah, I didn't get to any. But they were there, had autograph sessions, things like that. They had Steve Bloom was there. They had two Nami panel. Lil Karibo, he was also there. Didn't get to see him or Steve Bloom, but they were both there. So Momocon, I mean, it's getting bigger, and it's a great con. I say check it out if you're ever around the area. Alright, thanks for watching. Watch the rest of the channels on this video, and have a good day.